Well, you know, this time of the year, you don't think, hey, this is a great time of the year for golf, but this is a great weather pattern this time of the year for golf. Beautiful conditions from start to finish as we look in at Highland Springs there. Of course, everything very green after all the recent rainfall of the last couple of weeks. Here's a look at the morning lows. 60 degrees in Springfield. A lot of spots, though, got a little bit cooler than that. 58 in Lake Ozark, 56 in Fort Leonard Wood. Now, that 60 here in Springfield, that was just 3 degrees off the record low of 57 set 10 years ago in 2014. The highs today in the low 80s, 81 degrees. So we're running about 10 degrees below normal on the low end and the high end. And when we look at the month of July, certainly so far this summer has been kind to us. Yes, we had some very, very significant flooding a couple of days ago. But outside of that, most of the weather that we've gotten so far this summer season has been pretty nice weather-wise, especially in regard to the temperatures. Looking at the month of July, you can see more often than not, our highs have remained below 90, in fact, well below 90 most days. And we're going to keep this mild weather pattern going for about the next week or so. Conditions quiet regionally. We find a few severe thunderstorms off to the west, Texas Panhandle. We find some wet weather in Mississippi and Alabama, and that is ahead of the cold front that went through a couple of days ago, which presented us with this unusually nice July weather pattern. Dry air has flooded the region, and it continues to flow into the area on east and northeast winds. The surface high that was yesterday parked in Iowa has now shifted into Illinois, but it's still doing the job. It's still blowing in comfy air across Missouri as well as Arkansas. Looking at our forecast for tonight, this, as I said yesterday, great weekend on the front end for camping, for anything outdoors. Temperatures tonight will drop back to just about the same levels of coolness that we had this morning. Under starry skies and with bright moonshine, by morning, we're going to find readings in the upper 50s and low 60s. Afternoon highs will again be in the upper 70s and low 80s, although I would guess here in Springfield probably a degree or two warmer than what we experienced this afternoon. Winds will remain very light. Now, the back end of the weekend, rain chances start to present themselves. We'll see them first over western Missouri, northwest Arkansas, closer to sunrise on Sunday. And then during the day on Sunday, we're going to find mostly cloudy skies with scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. I don't expect any severe weather, and I don't expect the rain to be overly heavy. Looks like highs on Sunday will be up near 80 degrees. Now, if you are going to be enjoying area rivers, take a look at the water levels, looking pretty good. You can see those low water levels versus where the water levels stand right now, and they're just about where you want them for a perfect float. Now, looking at the pattern going into next week, with this trough position in the middle of the country, we're going to hold on to pretty much what we've got. We'll have that risk of showers, though, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. By Wednesday to Thursday, the trough starts to shift into the east, and we find ourselves on the warmer and drier side of that trough axis as we kick off the Ozark Empire Fair on Thursday of next week. Looks like a high of about 87 degrees. All in all, not a bad way to start the fair that will run for the next week and a half or so. Steve?
I'd say that's a pretty good looking July 7-day forecast. Thanks, Jamie. It is